So I realized that you can't always be a savior. Sometimes you find yourself at that position or at that point where you are the receiving end of what can I call it? Needing care. Not like I felt ill or something, but there was a particular expectation that I had that wasn't met, and that threw me off guard. Like, threw me off guard so much that I even found it difficult to pray because my mind just wandered off. And as that continued, as the week progressed, I began to think, why do we find ourselves in situations like this? Why do we find ourselves at that point where we struggle with finding ourselves moving on? We struggle with moving on when things happen to us. We struggle with putting ourselves together when what we need or what we desire doesn't come our way. We become very attached to those things that we are not able to put our hands to. Now, it's okay for you to have expectations. It's okay for you to be very interested in something, but then you need to realize that there are times that you're not able to achieve those things that you really want to achieve. There are times that you're not able to get your hands on the things that you desire, and that's not because you are not valid. That's not because you are not doing well or doing the right thing, but just because you don't have you're not just considered, let's put it that way, by the people who should give you that. And so it doesn't define you. It doesn't define who you really are. It doesn't define what becomes of you. It doesn't define what exactly it is that you see yourself as. And it led me to think of how sometimes we might be so used to being given the things that we want or the things that we desire, that when we find ourselves losing, or we find ourselves not being at that position that we are used to, then we begin to struggle. And so what I want to share with you today, I want to say that prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for moments that favor you. Prepare yourself for moments that won't favor you. These moments don't have signals. These moments don't tell you ahead, right? It's you can have all the faith and all the belief and all the hopes that you have, but the truth of the matter is sometimes you will be at the receiving end of not getting the things that you desire. Sometimes you think you have worked so hard and you deserve something, but the forces may say, not yet, not today. It doesn't mean that it will never come your way. It doesn't mean that it won't be yours at all. So have that positive mental attitude, positive mental capacity to tell yourself that I may not get this thing today. It doesn't mean I will not get it at all. I had a conversation with a group of people over the weekend, and I was asked a particular question: what are you giving up on? And I told them I don't give up. I don't give up on the things. Not that I don't get discouraged. Not that I don't miss out on things. But I don't give up because I just tell myself that if I'm not able to get it now, it doesn't mean I can never get it, because the power to keep chasing remains with me. You may be tired of chasing something, but I urge you not to give up. However, I would like to say that there might be situations where you need to let things be. You need to let things go. And those kind of situations are the ones that you don't get to make decisions for people. The typical scenario is when you have a broken relationship and someone walks away. You don't have the power to bring that person back. So what you want to do at that point in time is to retreat and ask yourself, how do I get better? How do I move on? Because if you keep chasing that person, you just might be hurting yourself more, right? But if there's a dream job, if there is a dream role, there's a dream contract you're pursuing, keep it going. If there's a city you dream to live in at any point in your life, keep pursuing. But when it has to do with the emotions of other people that you don't have full control over, and that relationship ends, then you need to realize that chasing may not be the right decision. Well, I will not come here to tell you if it's the right decision or the wrong decision. I would implore that you seek the help of a professional when you find yourself in that kind of situation, right? Because that's a very different and delicate situation. Positions, don't give up. If it is seasonal or cyclical, that's a different thing. But as long as you still have the opportunity to, and you desire to have that thing, keep pushing. I have learned mine, that I'll keep pushing as long as I can. I won't give up. And when those things that I desire and have fixed time to go come at that particular time, I'll just tell myself, hey, you know what, Toluse, it may not come now, but it will definitely come. This is my encouragement to you. Don't give up. Keep pushing. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.